All right, I think we're live. Go for it.
Okay, so my name is Noah. I'll be teaching you a few math facts. I will be teaching you times and division. Now you're probably like, what the heck is division? Division is dividing a number into equal parts. And then times is you multiply that number by the first number in the number sense. So like, for example, if I have like 3 times 5, I'd have to count 5 3 times, or I'd have to count 3 5 times. So like, the problem I will do is I am going to try let's see. 4 times 5. 4 times 5 equals. Now you're probably like, this is 1 more 5 than 15. It is. So if you know that this could be divided in 1 and 3, so we know what 3 times 5 equals 15. Now we have to do 15 plus 5. 15.
Keep your head aside.
16.
Good job.
17. 18. 19. 20. Now that is 5 more than 15. So we know this equals 15. Now that was easy. But I'm going to do another right here. I'm going to do one down here, one easy problem down here for you. Up here I'm going to do 2 problems. So now we have to solve how about 6 times 5? Now you're probably thinking, why are you hitching this number 2 more 5s up from this number? It's because I'm trying to make it a little harder on you. That way you understand. Now, what I have to do is now I have to count. So let's just say we know what 4 times 5 is. So I'm going to break this apart into 4 and a 2. And then I'm going to carry my 4 down to do 4 times 5 equals 15. Now we have to do 15 plus 5 plus 5. Now, what is 5 plus 5? That equals 10. So now we have to figure out. Oh, sorry. I thought this was 15. It's 20. So I got this answer wrong. It's really 20. So accidentally got that wrong. So I have to change this to 20. And then this to 20 also. Oh no, I got that one right. 15. Okay. I'm just gonna divide these problems so I know what I'm doing. So anyway, so we know what 4 times 5 is. Now we have to do 20 plus 10. Now you might remember this if you've seen my first video. This is called the vertical form. I'm just gonna get my highlighter marker out. So anyway, that is vertical form. So 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 1, 3. 30.
That's good.
I know. So anyway, so these are the problems that we will. These are the answers. And real quick, I'm just gonna point this out. I'm probably gonna have one of these in my video every time, so
You have 3 people watching you. Do you want to keep going?
yeah.
Okay.
So
Do an addition problem, maybe?
So now we're gonna do division. And as I said earlier, if you were listening, we're doing only that one problem. So that is how many problems we will be doing. So we are going to do 25 divided by 5. Now, this is actually kind of easy because all we have to do is split this up into 5 different numbers. So, the reason why I gave this to you, because look it. I'm just going to point it out. There's a 5 right there. So, 5 minus 1 equals 4. Now, obviously, you're probably gonna know that. Maybe your baby sister or your baby brother might not, because they don't know math. Duh. So, anyway, so 5 minus that would be 4. So, 25 minus 5 equals 20. So we have to divide 20 into 4. I got that out there for you because 5 minus 1, we had already divided the 5 to get our 20 right there. So kind of pointed that out. So anyway, so now we have to figure out 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4 is actually not that hard. You do 20 divided by 2 equals 10. Then we have to do 10 divided by 2. And then we have to multiply that into 2. So that is not going to be that hard. So I'm just going to
Excuse me.
keep going. So 10 divided by 2 would equal 5. So that means we've worked with all our 5s. Now we have to multiply this. At least I think. So anyway, now we have to multiply this. I'm just going to point out the 10 and the 5. And then I'm also going to underline this 5. And then you saw this 5 and this 5. So anyway, so I can multiply this 5 plus this 5. And then I have to plus the our 2 5s. So I have to multiply this 5 to get our other 2. To get this 5. And then we have to do the same problem again. And then we also have to do that. Into 2 5s. So, and then we have to do 4 5s plus 1 5. So these 5s equal 4 5s. Now we have to do, now again, this 5, we have to take the 4 5s plus the 1 5 to equal our 5. So now we can see that 25 divided by 5 equals that 5 down here. And I don't know why I wrote that in highlight. So this would equal 5. Now the reason why I gave you this particular problem was because I knew what this equals. And the tip about 25 divided by 5, if you actually take 25 divided by 5, it's not hard. 25 divided by 5 equals 5. You just have to count out the 5s. So all you have to do is you're literally just taking out the 2 10s, splitting those up into 5s, and then just taking your leftover 5 from the 25 and then adding it to that to equal your 5 and then getting that 5. So I'm just going to underline the 5 in this 5 and draw an arrow. So those are a few tips that you can do about times and division. See you next time. Now how is that?
Excuse me.
Hey,